gentlemen, once again, it's time for another exciting edition of Psychic Sundays Live with Sally Diane.
Hi, friends. How are
Oh,
you?
wow, you're blowing that right out of the
Oh, am
water.
I?
Yeah, well, that's okay because you're yelling, right? Because it's either a whisper or yell and there's no in between.
That's what my mother used to always say. But anyhow, hi, friends. How are you? It's so nice to be here. And I can see that we have a lot of our regulars here looking for a free reading. Okay, great. And I am here to do just that.
All right.
Hey, that must be better. I had to turn the microphone on. Oh, it's gotta be one of those nights, is it? Well, alrighty then.
Hey, Windy City. How are you? And
Ooh,
Windy City
Windy
wants.
City wants to know something?
Yeah, I wants to know what to they want to know what to expect this month.
What to expect?
30 days?
There's only 15 left.
Oh my. Okay, well, let's see what cards have to say for Windy City. Take a look at the next little patch of the road for them. Okay. That feels good.
Jeez, why do you have this?
So I can see it. All right. So, interesting. Okay, Windy City. So what you can expect for the rest of this month is you're going to be at sort of a position of advantage this month. It seems like you're the one that knows the secrets. You're the one that knows everything. That moon comes out right away, and that moon is about what's right below the surface, and that's in your control for the next couple of weeks. So that tells me that your intuition is really high, and you're going to know when somebody's trying to manipulate you. And it looks like you are able to stand up to it. So I like to see that. Let them see your spine. Don't let them gaslight you. Okay. Thank you for asking.
All right, next we got Marianne.
Hi, Miriam. How are you?
Marianne would love a reading for the week ahead.
Oh, look at all the pretty little pictures. Oh, you can't see it.
No, I don't see that part, and that's probably pretty good because I'd be busy reading all of that instead of focusing on what I'm supposed to be doing.
No.
Yeah. All right, let's
Okay,
see.
Miriam. Let's see what's up for this week for Miriam. All right. Well, that feels about right. That moon card again. Well, every week there's one card that just comes up constantly, and this week it is the moon card. And so this week, your intuition, there must be something happening astrologically that's hitting some people because it looks like your intuition is going to be at an all-time high. It really feels like you're going to have weird dreams this week. And I think that maybe you should keep a dream journal and write down what they are. Now, right in the middle, you've got Seven of Swords, but it's the Seven of Swords reversed. And the Seven of Swords right side up is about gossip. It's about maliciousness. It's about nastiness for nastiness sake. But when it's reversed like that, it means that you are able to expose somebody who's toxic. Okay, so you're able to just bring it right to the light of day. And you bring toxicity right to the light of day and it flies away. Also, by the time you reach the end of this week, you will get some good money news.
Woo! Money, money, money.
We all like money.
All right, the High Priestess wants to know what to expect for this month.
Yes, and Sean, a question mark. You got to use a question mark. Okay, High Priestess, what can you expect for this month? Friend of the High Priestess. Okay. Uh-oh. I think your child has picked up a swear word, High Priestess. Where did she find that one? Where did she learn that one? Okay, and for the rest of this month. Okay, well, okay, so the rest of this month, first off, you're going to get a message. And this is it feels like it's not a good message. It feels like you're basically forced to do something you don't want to. So, and I know that you've been going through some contentious arguments over the past couple of years, and it looks like this week you might not win it. But that's just short lived. Also, the Empress reverse tells me that this week I'm going to be delicate about this week. It feels like you might have some issues with feminine problems.
All right. Next we have Jasmina.
Hi, Jasmina. How are you?
Are my boss and colleagues sincere with me at work?
Yes. Yes. You can almost tell there's this thing that's called the imposter syndrome, and people who are high achievers, sometimes they get this feeling like they're doing so good, but they kind of think, what are they going to do when they find out I'm faking? They feel like they're not really doing as well as everybody says. And let's see, are they sincere? Absolutely. Absolutely, they like to have somebody reliable. And they like that, the work that you do, they never have to worry about. They don't have to double check. So, yes, they're absolutely sincere. Okay. I wish they'd back those compliments up with a little bit of do re mi, but I think that's still to come. That's still to come, just not very quickly. So, whenever you feel the time is ripe, don't be shy about asking for more money because they already know that you're underpaid. So yes, they are quite sincere.
Woohoo! All right. Lynette is next. How can I better align myself with my purpose in life?
Meditation. Always meditation.
Do the things that relate to the purpose in your life. Hang out at places that relate to the purpose in your life. Hang out with people that relate to the purpose in your life. And listen to the cards too.
Right. Okay, so first off, Lynette, I guess the best way to say it is that we all feel insecure underneath underneath the mask we put to the outside world. We all feel like I think what I'm trying to say is that know that everybody else feels a little insecure too. You're not the only one, and know that there are places for you to go. The very first one you get is pursue friendship. So you might want to look at joining groups depending on what your interest is, whether it's spiritual or intellectual. You need to get out there and so you can associate with people, make friends. Ooh, yeah, and meet him. Okay, yeah, the only thing that's working against you is you don't get out very much. Okay, Lynette, you need to get out. You need to communicate with people because it just feels like you're an island and you're not going out there and you're kind of getting it backwards. Once I get my stuff together, then I can go out and relate to everybody. Well, nobody has their stuff together in the first place. It should be once I get out and relate to people and meet people, I can find my purpose in life. I know it sounds backwards, but even the cards say, you got to get out. You got to meet people. Okay. That is how you better align yourself with your purpose in life.
All right. So, same thing I told her.
Yes, absolutely.
All right. Next, we got Rosie's Fairies. Welcome back, Rosie. Will I be able to go to Georgia at the end of this month for the art festival?
Ooh. Georgia. Oh, get some peach you some peach jam while you're down there.
Like,
Okay.
maybe don't sing song. They're gonna get us copyright strikes.
Well, 2 words aren't going to do it. Okay, so Rosie's ferry into Georgia. Ooh, we'll talk about that. The answer to that is yes. And I know y'all want to wear comfortable clothes, but I would suggest that maybe wear comfortable shoes, but make sure you wear extra cute clothes. And make sure you look extra cute. Oh, yeah, you're going to be able to go. The only problem you got is money. So, yeah. I don't think that's a big surprise. You know, it always ends up costing more, and you always have some kind of emergency where you got to dip into your credit card or something. But overall, you're going to have a really good time. Yes. Yes, 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 you are going to go.
And remember, before you buy anything, you have to ask yourself, is there room on the wall? Is there room on the shelf? Or is there room in the bookcase?
Oh, and hi, Marcy. It's nice to see you here.
Oh, hi, Marcy.
You know, we were watching a show today on a storage unit, and they had so much Disney stuff. And I was just, all I could do is think of you. I mean, wouldn't you like your kitchen done with Mickey and Minnie salt and pepper shakers and tea towels?
But did they have like a dozen cookie jars?
Yeah.
No cookies, though.
Yeah. We ate them all.
Okay, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Our next question is from Divine Orc Podcast.
Which, by the way, oh yeah. And I was going to congratulate you on the house being sold.
With what happened this morning about the house being sold before my sister and I know about it, should we take the next action?
Which I'm not sure what the next action is in your mind.
Let's see what the card is.
Yeah, let's see the advice from the cards. The next action. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to deal with this before I even turn over the other cards. This Seven of Wands reverse, you know, the Seven of Wands, it's sort of a king of the hills. It's about getting on top and being on top of a situation. And the cards are saying, you're not on top of this situation yet. So I would hold everything, put everything on hold until you're on top of the situation and make sure you are.
What are you looking at?
This.
No, I mean camera-wise, because it wasn't the lens.
Well, I'm looking at the lens now. Sure, critical today. Okay. Yeah. Yes. You're not ready to take the next action. You're not nearly ready to take the next action. So you make sure that all the T's are crossed and the I's are dotted. And that everybody is in agreement about how this money is to be stacked. Because, you know, when you get to that point and you've got this plan, you know, everybody else is kind of, well, but this, but that, and everything else. So there's a lot to kind of straighten out and make sure you're on the same page and that you're copacetic. And then you've got Two of Swords, which sounds like a timing card. So it takes you a period of 2 to kind of come to an agreement. Because there's not as much agreement here as you think. And because you got 7s here, if you took 7, 7, and a 2, that would be 2 weeks. So whatever it is you're planning on doing, take 2 weeks to plan and prepare before you do anything.
All right. Well, congratulations on that sale.
Oh, yeah. That's really cool.
And next we have Diane Wellington. Is it Diane or Dion? I could never tell. Do you see a court date coming up for me anytime soon?
Oops.
I think she's asking whether she's going to get away without a crime she's got planned.
Oh, dear. Okay, yeah. We'll see. Let's see. What do the cards have to say about Dion and the judicial system? Okay, so what's going on court-wise Legal Wise with Diane. That was a pretty crisp cut. So was that. All right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. So this is something you've been looking forward to. This is something that you want to happen. So it tells me that you're pretty sure you're going to win, and so are the cards. But they're saying that there still has to be some negotiation here. So if there's money involved, you're not going to get as much as you think. But overall, it is something you're going to be happy with. Court date coming up soon, you know, there's real time and then there's court time, because it feels like you do get a summons or whatever, but it does feel like this is something that goes into the new year. It's never as fast as you think. All right. But ultimately, yes, this is going to work out well for you. Okay, who's next?
I don't know yet. Cindy.
Cindy
wants spirit messages.
Okay, so let's get out the Rudrashka seed.
Sorry, Cindy, I'm all out of spirits. The bottle's empty.
Oh
I
no!
didn't make it to the store on time.
Oh. Okay.
That's right, folks. I'm doing this show sober tonight.
Oh. Okay, so Cindy. Spiritual messages for you. Oh, Spirit seems pretty happy. Yeah, it looks like they just keep saying the weather's in your favor, and they're showing me the golf course, so I can guess what you're going to spend the winter doing. But like I said, your spirits seem to be happy. They're saying relax and enjoy Florida. Yep, definitely.
Alrighty then. Well, there you go, Cindy. All right. Geez, we're just flying through these, Sally. What are we gonna do in 20 minutes?
Oh, well.
There should be new questions by then. Kara James. When will I have a new job working from home? Oh, that's getting to be a bit tricky these days, isn't it, Kara? A lot of companies want you guys all to go back into the office.
But there's other companies that just want to put in a camera, which is fair enough.
You know, and then there are the good jobs where you have to interact with people.
Okay.
Unless you're working in retail, then that's not the good jobs.
Okay, so you said when, and I would say shortly after, maybe November, because it's saying shortly after Thanksgiving. So I'm not sure whether you're in the States or in Canada, but it does have that after Thanksgiving feel, as in when the Christmas season is starting to ramp up a little bit, and there's a certain balance. So when you do find this work from home thing, there's also office time, because you have both. So be willing to, maybe go in once a week. No big deal.
All right. Sean wants guidance for the rest of the month. Well, just go to your local shelter and get a dog.
Have your pets spayed or neutered. And give them a little scratch behind the ear and tell them they're a good boy. There you go. Sean. Sean's looking for guidance. What can the cards tell Sean? Well, the cards say that the cards say that you're going to find yourself a little bit more energized. I think maybe you've been dragging butt for the beginning of the month, because it says, yeah, Yeah, it's kind of like a period of stillness ends. Uh-huh. So, Sean, another thing that the cards are saying for the rest of the month, and this is somebody you know about. Maybe they're exceptionally attractive to you or whatever, but there's somebody around you that you are tolerating a hell of a lot of toxicity from. And it looks like this month is when you reach your limit. So you're giving somebody the heave ho out the door. And my guess is that you just kept them around because they were cute or something. So I don't know why else you would keep a really toxic person around. Okay. Thank you.
All right. Next, we got Patricia. Any messages for me for the rest of September?
Okay, High Priestess, because one of the first things I picked up on High Priestess was this little girl starting to swear. She goes, she's been cursing and it's getting me annoyed. I guess Daddy's teaching her a new language.
Oh, okay, all right.
I think the little girl's like about 3 or something. No, maybe she's reaching 4 now. Okay. So, High Priestess Tarot on the rest of the month. Boy, that one comes up a lot. Ooh. Okay.
Sorry, I'm laughing at something else.
No, you're not. You know what you're laughing at.
Oh, no, I didn't even look at the cards.
Okay.
I was reading chat.
Okay. Okay, so
No heavy lifting is what I'm seeing here.
yeah. High Priestess, I think that
This is Patricia.
I'm sorry. Patricia, I'm looking at the Empress, and I don't know how well you know tarot cards, but classically speaking, the Empress is a card of pregnancy. And then you have these swords cards. And just, especially the Nine of Swords, because that's worry about somebody else, but it's also
9
attached.
months.
Yeah. So, I think that you need to be careful because a difficult pregnancy is around you.
And that was a 7 of Swords there too, right?
Yeah,
Well, we are in September, which is the 7th month of the old.
the 9th month.
The 7th month on the old calendar.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Sept is 7, yeah.
Okay. Next, we got Scorpio Angel. What's coming up for the rest of the month? Well, let's find out, Scorpio.
Yeah, we really hope it's not a train.
I don't recognize that name or that picture. You must be new here. Welcome.
Well,
We are here every Sunday night from 9 till about 10 o'clock. Sometimes we go later. Sometimes we start later, but we don't tell you about that part. You just have to wait. Sunday about 6 p.m. in this house, the clocks just go wonky.
tell me about it. Okay, so Scorpio Angel. Your reading starts out with a combination of the Queen of Cups reversed and the Four of Cups, right side up. And I think this tells me that for this month, you're going to get some weird news. And how I say that is it's something that it's not good for your life, but you're kind of wishing for it. It's almost like if you're really poor and you're wishing to get pregnant kind of thing. But it's saying that there's this kind of something happens that really conflicts your emotions. And they're just showing me this emotion. all this emotion. Also, and this is a good one and a separate subject, is the Page of Pentacles, which means a good message about money.
Ooh-wee.
Ooh-wee. Are we
Okay.
finding a new little stream of income or something? Okay.
So I was laughing at the next question from Toxic Wave. Do I have any negative attachment? And if so, how to block or rid myself of the attachment? Toxic Wave, I wasn't laughing at the question. I was laughing at the answers that I was getting, which was, no, you don't have a negative attachment. You're just being paranoid.
Yeah. It's nice to see you here, Toxic Wave. Okay. Give RV a few leaves of lettuce for me.
Somebody's got a rabbit?
No, RV is a tortoise. Big one.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Lettuce, eh?
Lettuce. They like lettuce. Okay. So. Toxic waste.
Wave.
Wave.
Jeez.
I am so sorry, cousin. I am so sorry. Shame on me. Okay. Oh, yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. All right. And this is what I thought. These two right here are the younger generations, like nieces and nephews kind of thing. And right now, the energy around them is really churned up. And so a lot of old injuries are bubbling up to the surface. And so I just got to say, you kind of know the backstory. You know more than they do. And so it's kind of saying that, know that this is going to happen. But when the moon comes up, it's like this kind of saying, just stay out of it, basically, which you would anyway. How to keep that kind of away from you. You might want to try and use a little sweet grass to sage your house, to sage your house, or even take a branch of sweet grass and put above your door. For some reason, it's showing I'm getting sweet grass as to kind of keep that toxicity around away from you. You've been pretty good so far, but I can see why you need a little help, and sweet grass is just the thing for you.
All right. Well, I hope you know what that reading was about there, Toxic Wave, because
She does.
nobody else does.
Love you.
All right, Benafsha. Hey, welcome back. Benafsha wants to know about the rest of September. And after Benafsha, we're going to do a little special break.
Ooh, okay, Benafsha. The rest of September for Benafsha. You got yourself a little romance going. Got to see an eyelashes being batted around. Well, there are changes coming up for you. Lovers. And this is whatever relationship is forming around you right now. It's real. It's different than what you've been through before. You've got some major arcana cards here, Benafsha. Just smile and bat your eyelashes. You've got the rest of this month is very good. The universe will smile upon you.
Hey, try something new. If you're laughing at your own question, do you really need it answered? April. All right. Let's see if we can get a. There we go. Let's zoom in out. April wants to know if she's going to get. Yeah, this is a really long question. I want to know,
Yeah.
will I get more than average success selling my art in a pop-up stall, which is face-to-face or online? I'm on a
Right.
budget and they both cost a little bit.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Okay. Now I'm going to talk about the card that flew out, which was the Ace of Swords. And that's kind of saying that you're in a learning time here. So just because you want to go out and just knock it out of the park and be a home run with your first hit, well, it's not going to be that. You've got lessons to learn, and the cards are saying this is a good time for you to learn the lessons. Yeah. Okay, so one thing I see, it looks like you're the newcomer here, and you're riding in hot, which you are. You're convinced that you're gonna just sell everybody else out, but you've got somebody here who wants to take you under his wing, who wants to be a bit of a Dutch uncle, which is fine.
You want to explain that?
Oh, a Dutch uncle is just somebody that's there to give you good advice, kind of thing. The Dutch uncle is somebody who's always standing on the sideline giving advice. Okay, so, you know something? Please go. Know that there's more than just selling a lot of art. You're going to meet somebody who can help you out a lot. You'll be given a lot of advice, and you'll find that you're becoming part of a good, tight-knit community. So know that that's going to be a bigger gift than, just going out there selling all your sculptures and having enough money to live off forever. This is part of a community, and you can become part of this community, and you'll be very happy with the community. So will it be a smashing success? No, but you're going to get some really important non-monetary rewards. So I would still charge in there like you own the place. It's part of your charm.
Folks, we'll be right back. Well, hello everybody. Welcome to another exciting edition of Pick a Card, where Sally shuffles one of her favorite decks and in turn gives you a reading. No, I got that wrong. They got to pick a card.
Yes, they do.
How many do they have to choose from?
3. I'm going to pull 3 cards out of the deck, and you pick one. I'm pulling card number 1, card number 2, and card number 3. So which card is your tarot card for this week? Card number 1, card number 2, or card number 3? So did you pick tarot card number 1? Well, if you did, then your card for this week is the Ace of Swords. And it's the Ace of Swords positively aspected. So this week, there's something new coming into your life. Look for, look for rewards. And this week, you could get long-awaited acknowledgement. Overall, a good week. Did you pick card number 2? Well, if you pick card number 2, Then your tarot card for this week is the Knight of Coins reversed. The stubborn. Okay, so this week the card is saying don't be so stubborn, because it does show that by being stubborn and by nitpicking on little details, you could stop yourself from moving ahead. And so be clear and don't sweat the small stuff. Don't get caught up in little details, because that's going to just be awful for you. Overall, just because Knight of Coins showed up, then his gift is there as well. So if you are willing to make a little progress, if you are willing to move forward a little bit this week, you can embrace a whole new opportunity. But it does require some discipline on your part. Did you pick card number 3? If you pick card number 3, ho ho ho, then your card for this week is the Knight of Wands, the fiery knight. This is a week for you to go all out. Be a little bolder than you usually are. Maybe unbutton your top button. Just take a risk this week. This week you are just surrounded with fire energy and courage. So be willing to, if you've been shy about speaking to somebody or asking a question, this is the week to do it. All righty then. Thank you everyone for tuning in. We're here every week at 9:30 for Pick a Card.
9:30? What? Yeah. No.
Yeah, it's 9:30.
We're here every Sunday night at 9 o'clock. 9
but
o'clock.
Pick a Card is 9:30.
Pick a Card is when you stream it.
Oh, okay.
All right, so I gotta let the dog out, so Sally's gonna take over for a minute on her own.
Okay, and next we have Aries, the Aries princess. And she wants to know the possible zodiac sign of my first child. I'm not pregnant at the moment, nor do I plan to increase. Oh, wait a second. Nor do I plan on getting pregnant anytime soon. Okay, Aries, the Aries princess. Let's see. Your firstborn. Let's look way up the road at your firstborn. I think your firstborn is laughing at you, sweetie. We'll see what your firstborn has to say. Okay, so the first thing your firstborn is telling you is that they might be a bit unexpected. They're certainly not coming in at the best time in your life, because your judgment will be questioned. Oh, but, having said that, it comes in at a time when your heart is well rooted. So there's this grounding here. So even though there's some that think you're not ready, you're ready. Okay. Falling Tower. Yeah, you're still going to have this baby early. Falling Tower. Let's see who that is. Okay, so you wanted to know the astrological sign of your firstborn, and I'm pretty sure you're looking at a Scorpio there. Although it could be a Sagittarius too, because you're going to have a child that's you're going to have an energetic child, a challenging child, but you're going to have it earlier than you expected, and is going to be born in November, December.
Alrighty then, and I am back. And who's next?
Okay, Suzanne.
Oh, who did you finish reading?
Aries, the Aries princess.
Oh, I don't have her on my question list because she didn't put a
Oh,
question mark down.
okay.
But you're not new here, so, you forgot. Okay, Susie. Oh,
Okay, so as always, worrying about the job. Are they going to decide? Okay, so they are looking at your skill set, and they are going to put you in place that really matches your skill set. Because I get this three of pentacles, so you're going to end up in a job where you're working as part of a team. You'll be doing well, and that is, for this week, you're working as part of a team. There's a chance at it. There's a chance at the pay raise thing. Okay, so what it's saying is that you do have a chance of a pay raise, because you've proven yourself to be a good team player. It's the cards are saying just be careful how you ask for it.
all right. There you go. Next we have Isha. What does my ex feel about me and our connection in general? Will he ever be open to talking again after the rough breakup?
Wow.
Wow, what an exciting question that is. We don't get that every week.
All
Wait,
right.
we do.
Yeah, I know. Her heart's breaking. It's kind of in a state of flux, and she's used to being this person's girlfriend, and that is no more. And I don't think you've reached the point where you realize it's a blessing. Let's see what the cards have to say.
All right.
Definitely a blessing. Definitely a blessing.
I always laugh when I see that horse.
Yeah. Rosencrantz. Okay, so so you want to know, how does my ex feel about me and our connection in general? And will he ever be open to talking again after a rough breakup? And once you've had a rough breakup, it's kind of like the china of your relationship is broken apart. And just what I see happening here, this one is one that talks about how he feels. That ace of coins. He's just convinced that it will never work. And I'm not sure what else is on his mind, and it doesn't matter. But you wanted to know what he thought about you. He thinks it won't work. Having said that, because I know you're looking at these cards going, but I know those are really positive cards. Yes, they are. Go out and buy yourself a case of Kleenex and pick an hour of the day and spend that hour crying over the sky and get it out of your system, because you've got somebody, the universe is sending you somebody really good for Christmas. So you're going to get somebody shiny and new. And then you won't care so much about this guy. It was pretty quick to give up on you when things went south. Just pointing out. Okay. All right. And there's Marcy. And yeah, thank you, Marcy, for the plug there. And I've noticed that a lot more people are asking for online readings. And if you want an evening reading, get it online.
Yep. Info at SallyDiane.com. SallyDiane.com is also the website for Sally. So go on over there. There's a few goodies for you.
Yeah.
And if you want to get a reading in person here in Stratford, Ontario, call the number on your screen, 519-272-1293. The lovely folks at the Spa near the tracks will take all your vital information and give you all the vital information that you need to come and get a reading in person and have a great time in Stratford. Who is next? Let's find out.
Try something new.
I don't have that.
Well, try something new does have a big question mark, but they used an emoji.
Oh, they used an emoji. Yeah,
Yeah.
and then they laughed at their own question.
Yeah, what does the divine have next for me?
So can we give you a funny answer?
We'll see. It is possible. Okay, try something new. Try something new.
Good morning, Sushama.
Interesting. Sorry. So, try something new and you want to know, what does the divine have for me next? And first off, there's a lot you aren't saying there. So it probably is pretty funny because there's a whole story that you haven't shared with us about this. So it's a much more legitimate question than any of us know. And you're getting that Page of Wands, and the Page of Wands is an energetic message. And so the divine is going to give you a ways and means to start a little something on your own. The Page of Wands is messages about entrepreneurship and things like that. So the divine is going to kind of head you in that direction. And also, you've got the Wheel of Fortune. So it's saying, don't worry, things are still going to keep going good for you.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
there you go. Try something new.
I think try something new to accumulate a whole whack of good karma. Good on you.
Oh, good.
Saving all saving all the little puppy dogs.
All right. Well, our next question is from AZ, who appears to be new here. Well, welcome to the channel. Will I be successful on social media and when? Well, let's see what the cards have to say.
Okay. And Yahweh's child will get to you afterwards. Okay.
Oh, did I miss Yahweh's child?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. All right.
Okay, but I'm focusing on AZ. Wants to know all about social media stuff. Oh. We'll get back to that one. Nice. Okay, so it says, yes, you can be successful. You kind of have to give it time. I see that right there in the 2 8s. Because it's saying, don't pour all your resources into it at once. You know, don't give it any more than it gives you. But no, there's plenty of people out there that are willing to give you advice. And so they're saying, you know, you're right there. Get the wisdom of advice. And step by step, learn how to do everything the right way. It does say, it seems to take a while, and you do have help, but step by step, you do get monetized. So there is money coming in. So there is a learning process, but you are learning. It says that, I think that the monetization, well, I'm not even going to put one in with the other. It's just saying that by next summer, you'll be feeling pretty good about yourself. You know, I wish I could say Sunday, but it's next summer, which is fine. That gives you 8 months. You're good.
Okay, then. All right. Now, back to Yahweh's child.
Hello, Yahweh.
Hey, well, welcome back. May I ask, what does God wish for me to prepare for, and will things work out in my favor?
Well,
Are those two separate questions, or is part two the continuation of?
well,
You know what? I'm going to treat that as one question and answer the last part with, of course, things are going to work out in your favor. Is it something that God wishes for you?
okay, Yahweh's child. The card that kind of flipped over as I was shuffling these was the 7 of Cups, which is kind of a way of you being told, getting the message that you might be looking at too many things at once. So, you know, it's kind of saying that you might have to change your perspective a little. Let's see what the cards have to say. Ah, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so, This one is a kind message. This one says you have prepared, you've been given talents, and you are using them. And so as long as you're using the talents that you were born with, you are fulfilling your purpose. There's something else, maybe in a dream or something. And that's what you're asking about. That's what you're looking for. Like there was something else. Interesting. Okay. So, work definitely, putting things in order there. But when you get to next March or April, there's a trip coming up. And I'm not sure whether that's an expected trip or an unexpected trip. But you're going someplace rainy.
Someplace brainy.
Rainy.
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 Alrighty then.
Thank you, Yahweh's child. I like that one too.
All right. Sushama's back.
Hello, Sushama.
What's the weather like over there today? Sushama would like some general guidance to improve herself.
Okay.
We shall oblige.
Okay, so Sushama and Ari the Irish Princess says she's not a fan of Scorpios, yeah. I mean, it's not Scorpios, it's Geminis, but I felt like, it could be a Sag. Okay, Sushama, good morning. Good morning to you, India. All right. General guidance, okay. What would the cards like to say? Tell Sushama. Wow. That one we're going to put up there. But that one, it makes sense in a way because one of the things that I was getting from you is you're a charming person, but somehow it's the way you approach things. You always approach things in a very thoughtful manner. And I'm just getting like this meditative energy around you. It's just great. Okay. And so I think that just increasing your meditation and gratitude helps a lot. Five of Swords reversed and the Five of Cups. Okay. So, to improve yourself, not too much. Maybe a little bit more introspection. Introspection, work on confidence. They're giving me a 5, and I think this is 5 weeks, but it could be 5 months. It seems like in the short term you are going to be dealing with an illness or even maybe a death in the family. So that might kind of be a hiccup on your path, but they're saying, do what you need to do when you come to a period of grief, but always remember to go back to your spirituality, to your meditation. Because whatever you've tapped into, it's a very good place. Very good thing.
Okay.
And you are loved. Very loved.
Fifth Element from Louisiana. We've got time for one more question, so if you have one, that would be a good time to write it out. In the meantime, Haunting Live wants to know, as we're coming to Stratford on the 28th with the parents, how will things be?
Okay. I don't know. I don't even go into downtown Stratford that much since they closed down the Queens. Just to the spa. Let's see, how's the parents' visit going to be? I don't know how generous you feel, but you might want to see if the chef school has something going on that day that maybe you could take them to an extra special dinner, just because I'm seeing a really nice sit-down dinner.
The Starlighter on Wellington Street just got a big award from Air Canada.
Ah, there you go. Okay, so
I think it was Air Canada. Anyhow, there's a write-up about a tiny restaurant in Stratford that's the place to be, I guess.
yeah, be willing to spend the bucks. Go to a place a little bit more upscale.
Did you really get the star
Yes, I did.
after I talked about the Starlighter?
Yes. And it's just like what came to me as far as where you want to take them. And it's like you're coming to Stratford, you need to take them to one of the fancier restaurants. And they are saying, yeah, it's going to be more than you expect. It's going to be a hit. It's Stratford, and Stratford restaurants can get expensive, but you will, it's like what you want to show them is something that they've never had before, that something that will really impress them. And trust me, you said Starlighter, right?
Starlighter, yep, on Wellington Street.
Dude, you got a star. You got to take them there. Make a reservation. You want to make it over a week in advance.
And don't worry about it. It's just gold.
Okay.
All right, let's see. Did we get any last questions there? Nope.
Nope. That gives me just enough time
To do what?
to tell you folks to call the spa near the tracks. Right over there, 519-272 1293, or send an email to info@sallydiane.com, and we'll set up reading online, or go to sallydiane.com and enjoy some of the information on my website. There's also a page about my readings that outlines the length of time and the prices. Okay.
I see in the background that the lampshade on that lamp is a bit akimbo.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes, it is.
I better. I had tried adjusting it, but it's the lamp itself that's akimbo.
Yeah, and it's a Moorcraft lamp. It doesn't have the right
Shade.
it doesn't have the right shade, but if anybody knows where to get a Moorcraft lampshade,
Well, you
let
can get
us
it
know.
from their website. The problem is which shade fits this lamp. They have a number of different sizes.
Oh, Trista Marie, feeling Aries and a Sag in my energy. That sounds a little X-rated. Okay. Anything
Okay.
I should know about these two men? Okay, so
We're still done readings after you say goodnight?
this is true. Okay, but
Well, they've been. Yeah, well, go ahead.
yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay, Trista Marie,
And then
Aries and
seashells.
Sag. I probably don't know that they were all were all fire energy. Ooh. Pick the younger one. The older one has problems that you don't realize.
Okay. Yeah. All right. You don't want them to keel over on you in bed, right?
Yeah.
Seashells is next.
Okay.
Do you see me moving into a bigger apartment if soon? If so, around when?
Seashells in a new apartment. Okay, it's going to take 7 months. Yep. But you'll find a nice one. A really nice one. So it's worth waiting for. And worth the money. But not worth the roommate. Okay, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. Remember to like and subscribe. It helps us out so much. Have a great week, and we'll see you next week for another episode of Psychic Sundays Live. So long.